Ash, we're back again in Bolton. It feels like your second home here. 6-0.
6-0.
Congrats.
Got the job done.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Happy with the win, obviously. And tough guy. But got the 6 rounds in and did what I had to do to get the win, really. Yeah, tough.
Yeah, absolutely. Richard Helm, that you had, and he's had 28 losses, but he's only been stopped 3 times.
Yeah.
So, tough cookie.
Tough cookie. Been in with some good fighters, boxed a few Central Area champions and done really well with them. And he's a bit dangerous now and again. I've seen on a few of his videos, but yeah, listen, I felt good in there.
Yeah, he's not your average journeyman, is he?
No,
in that
he comes
sense.
to have a go a little bit.
Yeah, he does.
And no, but listen, when I was in there, I think first 2 rounds I probably stepped off him a little bit too much. I was giving him a lot of respect, obviously, and then I kind of got him going in the 3rd, and I was hurting him in the 4th and the 5th. But I think it was a bit too late when I stepped it up. But listen, good rounds in, 6 rounds in the bag. Can't say fairer than that. I'm happy, 6-0.
No, absolutely. And there was a lot of respect there from him as well for you. And do you find that certainly in these like earlier stages of your career that you look at these guys who've been around the block a few times and you do have that kind of, okay, I'm going to show you a bit of respect until I can see what you're about and what you're going to come with?
Yeah, well, these guys, like, the tough guys, aren't they? And they're fighting every other week and stuff. You don't want to be getting beat off one of these guys. If you want to step up, you don't want to be going in there, taking your eye off the ball and then getting caught with a big right hand and landing on your ass. You want to be, switched on, respect everybody, take every fight as it comes and just kind of...
And the thing is, with him as well, he's not a survivor. He's not out boxing every fortnight on everybody's cards.
Yeah.
He genuinely comes to have a fight,
yeah.
and try and find that win as well, which is exactly what you need. And I think it brings out the best in you as well. It allows you to kind of ask a few questions, try a few bits and pieces out, doesn't it? And
of course. Well, do you know what it is as well? When you're watching some of these fighters, you have a quick look at them and you see him with other lads and you think, okay, he's good at that and maybe he's not so good at this, and you forget that you're not them fighters who he's boxing. You know what I mean? And when I was in there, I was feeling comfortable. I felt probably a lot more comfortable than some of the other kids I've seen him in the ring with. But listen, his coach came up to us afterwards and said, probably the hardest fight he's had that.
Wow.
And, we're working hard in the gym and hopefully we'll push on now.
I don't see you never working hard in the gym, Ash. I've said to you off camera, I've said it to you before, I love your work ethic. And I was watching some of the interviews that we've done with VIP in the past, and Lee caught up with you a few weeks ago, and he was kind of goading you to try and find out what you were looking towards for the end of 2024. And we were only in February at that point, and you kind of like shut it down and said, listen, I'm not looking past the 2nd of March.
No.
Your feet are firmly on the ground and in the gym.
Of course.
That's it.
At the end of the day, you can't race nature. There's no point talking about another guy you're going to fight or other people you could potentially fight until you've fought the guy in front of you. And we see how many times in boxing you're going to see guys get knocked off the pedestal of somebody they should have really beaten. We see it all the time. So for me, I just stick to the next session in front of me, next fight in front of me, keep working towards that. And like I say, my time will come. When it comes, I'll be ready.
But you seem ready for everything, and I mean, looking back at your last time out, it was Surgeon Bombo, and again it was a 60-54 win, and he stopped one of our kids on our Blackpool show just before Christmas.
Yeah.
So he's again another tough guy who comes to fight, and you're dealing with these guys.
Yeah.
It's a credit to you, Ash. It really, really is. So.
Thank you.
We've got 2nd of March out of the way now.
Yeah.
Do you give yourself any time off, or is it straight back in the gym?
No, listen, I'm going to have some time off with my family, my little boy and my girlfriend, and just chill out. But, I'm always in the gym because it's just part of your life, isn't it? When you're training all the time, even if it's not like you're in camp and you're giving everything and you're doing your sprints on this day and you're doing your sparring, you're just ticking over and being in the gym, helping some of the kids out in the gym. But VIP have done really good for me. Like Steve Wood, he's had me 6 fights in 12 months, and I've had 2 6-rounders now under my belt. and they're going to put me in good stead. And like I say, when I first met Steve, he said, you know, it's all on you. I can open the doors, but you've got to go through them.
Yeah.
And these tests, they're gonna make sure that when I do step up, I'll be ready to smash through them doors. So.
And we'll be there cheering you on, Ash.
Yeah, probably.
Fantastic. Look, I'll let you get off. It's been a long night, a cracking night of boxing over at Bolton. But I'm going to say good night to you at 6-0.
I just want to say as well, just before we go, I just want to thank everybody who's bought a ticket, because, you know, people are coming supporting every single time, and I really appreciate it. It's, you know, it's not easy out there, and you've got people spending the money, buying the tickets, and also my sponsors for all the help that they give me, because, you know, without them, you can't do this sport. At this level, when you're moving up, you know, it's hard work. Any fighter will tell you. So
it's not as glamorous as what people think, is it?
It's not. So it's, you know, thank God for all the people buying tickets, and thank God for all the people sponsoring me. So cheers, appreciate it.
Especially in these times. Well said, Ash. Thank you so much.
God bless. Cheers. Nice
Cheers.
one.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.